Good evening and welcome to News Watch at 5. I'm Yazmin Rodriguez. Thanks for joining. Well, some communities are rescheduling their trick-or-treat nights due to concerns about the possibility of rain on Thursday. And if you have an old car seat that your baby has grown out of, you can trade it into Walmart for a gift card. Police say a juvenile from Detroit has been charged with stabbing a man to death in West Virginia. Huntington Police Chief Hank Dial says Monday the minor has been charged with murder after the fatal stabbing Saturday night. And does vaping help you quit smoking, or is it just a tool to get kids hooked and addicted? That's what Connecticut's Attorney General wants to know. Hard to imagine going without clean water for a day, much less 17 years. That was the case in a small McDowell County community called O'Toole, where a boil water advisory was lifted after little less than 2 decades. However, Newswatch reporter Anna Saunders introduces us to a woman who's lived there for most of her life and says this is the first time with clean water. Good evening. 2 games remain in the 2019 regular season for West Virginia football, and the Mountaineers are in positive spirits after winning their first game in more than a month at Kansas State. Well, back in 2017, Governor Justice signed the West Virginia Medical Cannabis Act into law that would allow medical cannabis organizations to operate in 10 zones across the state. There is a part in the act that says counties have a say in whether or not those growers and dispensaries can come, but Newswatch reporter Anna Saunders tells us where Raleigh County stands as they prepare to vote on Tuesday. Well, today was the first day of rifle hunting season, so many were out in the woods, but Newswatch reporter Anna Saunders takes us to a unique business that helps the steps afterwards, but be warned there are some images of deer carcasses. 18 years ago, one of the worst attacks in American history happened in New York City. Every year following, the nation comes together in remembrance of those attacks. On to the headline sparking outrage in Pennsylvania. A school district under fire for sending a threatening letter to parents demanding they pay their children's outstanding lunch bills or risk them being taken away and sent to foster care. And sticking with the topic of donations, just a reminder that Mary's Cradle in Bluefield is always accepting donations.